Hello, my name's Stephen Mears from Stephen Mears Funeral Directors. I come from a long line of funeral directors and I hope that this video will help you with your funeral arrangements. How to calculate funeral costs. The major part of your funeral costs are going to be when you decide whether you have a cremation or a burial. Usually a burial will be more expensive by virtue of the grave fee. After that will be your funeral director's charges. The coffin will be a major part of the expense of the funeral. A coffin can cost anything from £200 up to a couple of thousand. So you've got to decide whether you want a very simple chipboard coffin that is just fit for the purpose, or you want a more elaborate coffin which might be made of mahogany or oak. Other considerations are flowers. Obviously the more flowers you have, the more expensive the funeral will become. Vehicles will add to the cost of your funeral. Whether you want a traditional hearse or you might want a horse-drawn hearse. Obviously a horse-drawn hearse is going to cost you more money. Then there's the cars you have following to take your mourners. If you have 6 cars to take your mourners, it's going to cost you 6 times as much. If you have the service in a church, the church will charge. These charges are laid down by the church and they are non-negotiable. So if you have a service in a church, it might cost you a few £100 extra, but also your funeral director is going to charge you a little bit more because they're out performing your service for you for more time. So you might want to think about the length of your service. The longer the service, the more time the funeral director is with you, the more your service is going to cost. And that's how you would calculate your funeral costs.